The Sacai brand is back in its collaboration with Nike and the Waffles and also with the Blazers. Now I'll be saving the Blazers for later in the week because they are dropping at a later date. But today what we're going to be looking at is that Nike Sacai collaboration with the Waffle line from Nike. And we're going to be asking a few different questions about those shoes. And in particular, are these new colorways, I think it's the black white or white black and the black grey, are they too neutral for the signature design of the Nike and Sacai collaboration on the Waffle line? This is a Tokyo Butter 23 sneaker channel. Tokyo Butter 23 sneaker channel. Des mainichi yapsuru no de mainichi mite kudasai. And every single day from Tokyo, Japan, I bring you content about upcoming sneaker releases, sneaker news, and sneaker reviews. And what we're talking about today is the collaboration between the Sacai brand, a Japanese brand, right here in Tokyo, and the Nike Waffle line. And I'm deliberately, I full disclosure, and I wasn't going to say this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Full disclosure, I don't know the full name of the Waffle sneaker because when I reviewed these guys back at the start of the year when they dropped in a more colourful colourway rather than these sort of neutral tones of black, greys and whites, I think I named that video LDWaffle Sacai, and then when I was looking at these guys it said LD waffle, so I'm not sure if like there's different lines of waffles, you know, the LD waffle, the LGV waffle, blah 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 blah, or if I mistook the previous video or this one. So I'm just going to stick with waffle. I'm just going to stick right there with waffle and talk about the Sacai waffles, and in particular, like I said, those two colorways, the black whites and the black greys, or is it the white? Yeah, black whites, black greys. And also, I have a favour to ask of you out there. I'm trying to look at the camera lens more. I have a tendency to look here instead of here. I don't know how noticeable that is for you, the viewer at home. I have a tendency to look slightly off the camera, and it's because my camera is mounted on a stand, and in the middle of the stand is a circle, and that circle draws my eye like a lens instead of the small circle on my iPhone. And I need to try and look at the camera more. So if you catch me drifting my eyes away from the camera, leave a comment down below and be like, "Oi," or count how many times I did it and tell me, "Oh, you're not looking at the lens enough." I need to look at the lens more, and if you can help me do that, I'd really appreciate it. And this is a YouTube channel, and YouTube channels survive and thrive and grow on subscribers and likes and comments and shares and all that kind of stuff. But most importantly, it's subscribers and watch time. So please watch for a long time and also hit that subscribe button down below. And as I am here in Tokyo, Japan, I do say in Japanese at the start of my videos, Toroku yoroshiku onegaishimasu. YouTube チャンネルは大きくなるのは2つの理由がある。登録と見る時間だから長く見ると助かるので、登録と見るのは助かりますのでよろしくお願いします。Okay, now let's get into these sneakers. I did say earlier that I had I didn't drop them because I'm not Nike and I'm not Sacai. I reviewed them earlier in the year when they were in a different, more colourful colorway, and then we're coming back. Now they have already dropped in a certain sense of the word, because they dropped on the 5th in selected retailers and Sacai outlets, but they drop on Nike on the 12th, so we've got a few more days before they actually drop on Nike. And I've been watching these guys most prominently on StockX to see what's happening with the resale value, and the main reason for that is because I have my own pair of Sacai's. Yay, Sacai Blazers. These ones, I think, what were these called now? Something about beach, I can't remember what they're called, like Snow Beach or something like that. These are a half size too small for me, so I'm hanging on to these guys until the price goes up a bit, and then I'll resell them on. My first ever resale. I've never resold a pair of sneakers, so it'll be interesting to see if I can see these guys out. And that's why I've been keeping an eye on the waffles as well, as to see if there's going to be a bump in the price when the new ones drop, and that might be a good time for me to sell on my Blazers, or if the price is just going to keep going down, the more different colorways come out in a particular silhouette. So the waffles do seem to hold a higher resale price line than the Blazers do, which is kind of surprising to me because Blazers have been really hot this year, especially when you think about the Stranger Things drops and the Sacai drops, of course. I think there have been a couple of other Blazers as well, which have been pretty hot. So I was expecting the Blazers to hold a higher price line than the waffles, but it's the waffles that are winning at the moment. We'll see how long that lasts. But anyway, let's have a look at these guys. As you know, I do green screen and talk about upcoming sneaker releases that way. So hopefully behind me here, what you'll be able to see is a couple of signature elements of these sneakers. I think I'll start with the laces just for fun. And the laces is, it's a standard lacing system with the lace holders, you know, around the lacing system up there. But what they do is they run two laces through each hole. And those laces are in contrast to each other, so black and grey or white and grey. And it does give a sort of chunky look to the front of it, but surprisingly it doesn't take up that much space. But that's the first place with that double feature, and it's easy to go from there up onto the tongue where you see the double tongues. And again, I don't know what I've been looking at for the last couple of minutes, whether it was the circle or the lens. Maybe people are typing down below, all right, Butter, you're looking in the wrong place. Anyway, so yeah, the tongue with its double feature there. And having had these blazers that I've got in front of me here, I know that tongue does run deeper into the shoe, but they are held together very tightly, so it's not like two tongues that are going to slip apart and cause you discomfort if you're wearing them. And then you have to say it's the signature feature of the shoe. The signature feature of the double part of the shoe is that double swoosh on the side. And then, so we've got those three sort of doubles, the double lacing, double tongues, and the double swooshes. And if you go on the inside into the insole and also to the heel, I think I'll show you this on the heel, you can see the Nike and Sacai branding together. It's very subtle and simple. There's not much sort of pizzazz about it. It's just very simple lettering in both the Nike and the Sacai lettering on the back and on the insole there. But now we get to my question, and I'm not going to dwell on these guys. Like I said, the blazers come later in the week, and I'll probably have these in hand a bit more then. But let me give you a real close-up look at these guys. Bang! Now, what I'm asking you to look at is the colors. You've got a red swoosh, a blue swoosh, and a yellow background. You've got a white lacing system on a yellow background. Not white lacing, a blue lacing system on a white background. And then the blue and white laces there. Now, the thing I want you to really focus in on this particular shoe is the contrast, the way the different color swooshes play off of the sort of base color of the upper, for example, or the way the laces kind of pop because of the contrast between the lacing system and the laces. And enough of that, we'll come back to that later in the week. And then if we look behind me here at these waffles, I'm not so sure that these neutral colorways with the blacks and the whites, the whites and the greys, blacks and the greys and that, I'm not sure if that's the right colorway for this design of shoe. I really think I hope I'm able to show you this behind here. I think I'll probably do it with the white greys. The pop of double swooshes or the pop of double tongues or the pop of double laces isn't there. It's kind of lost in the neutralness of the colors, and I wonder if these are the wrong colorways. There are another pair of waffles going about just now with a really colorful design, and you can really see those signature elements of those double swooshes and double laces and double tongues on there, and I think they're kind of lost a little bit on these neutral tones, these blacks, whites and greys. So I'm not sure if it's the right color, if either of these are the right color and the right vehicle for this particular design of shoe. But that doesn't stop them being cool, and there's something about blacks and whites and greys, that kind of monochrome or neutral colors that's it's like a triple black. I love a triple black sneaker, and so the colorway itself is cool. I just don't think it's the right vehicle for the double sort of signature of these shoes. Anyway, that's enough for me today, talking about those upcoming release of those waffles. Like I said, they've already probably released on the 5th in Sacai outlets and Sacai stores and things like that, and then they should drop on the 12th on Nike and places like the Sneakers app and things like that. So if you're interested, go ahead and grab yourself a pair. Okay, it's time for me to sign off now. I'm going to be coming back with more content tomorrow. My Tuesday top 10 vibe is kind of stalled at the moment, so I'm not sure what's going to happen tomorrow. I was doing some Tuesday top 10s about Japanese desserts, and I was really enjoying eating them and showing you all about how cool, not even cool, how delicious Japanese desserts can be and how well made they are. But I've had to stop doing that for now, mainly for financial reasons. I can't keep buying these delicious cakes, especially with the wife at home moaning that she's not getting any of them. So the Tuesday top 10 is kind of stalled. I'm thinking of doing something special tomorrow for a channel that supports me, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to get the tech to work. So maybe I'll be back with a special channel support shout out video tomorrow, or maybe I'll be back with another pair of sneakers. But either way, I definitely will be back because I'm here every single day, and I can guarantee you that. And at the end of all of my videos, I get to say that I will definitely see you tomorrow.